What's up, guys, and welcome back to our NWA TNA series, episode 50, aka Slammiversary 1. Oh boy, it is our anniversary show. It is a stacked card. We're going to jump straight in. We're live from Georgia in the Stegman Coliseum, which is a place, apparently, in Athens. So we're in Athens, Georgia. Let's run down our card. So in our pre-show bout, we have everyone who isn't booked on the show in a 30-man battle royal to get the crowd warmed up. John Cena wins the battle royal. The other members of the final four being CM Punk, Chris Hero, and Devon Storm. Punk being the final elimination, and Cena gets the most eliminations over the course of the match. It's a 54C- to open the show. Pretty happy with that. I forgot to mention, for a change, we're airing live on Fox Sports Net now that we've grown in size, and we'll get into that in a bit. In our opening contest, and about that had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat, Super Crazy defeats Danielson, Skipper, Sasuke, Hayabusa, and Air Paris in 1801 by retrieving the X. Thus, he gets the title shot at NWA TNA 50. So we've got that to look forward to. Down, someone thinks he's better not in a high spot match. So Bret Hart, though, he comes out, he gives a big announcement. He says NWA TNA 50 will be the last numbered TNA event. Sad face. Because debuting next week on Thursday, week 3 of May 2003, we're going to cross the line for TNA Impact. That's right, we're getting Impact this early. That push to cult got us over it, and we're going to have TNA Impact coming soon. Next week, in fact. So that's something I'm very excited about. And who knows, you might see some big stars debuting soon. Ooh, mysterious. Then, in a decent match, Daniels and Kaz Hayashi defeat the Disciples of the New Church Casanova and America's Most Wanted in 1807 when Kaz Hayashi retrieves the tag title. Him and Daniels win the World Tag Team Championships. Got a 68C+, pretty happy with that. Especially with Vampire Warriors, limited performances at this point. Following that, we have the dog collar match between Steve Corino and BG James, and Steve Corino picks up the victory. A match that was apparently too long. I should have known that. By pinfall with an old school expulsion. Gets a 53C-. Bit disappointed with that, but it's probably the length. I forgot I said it to be a wild brawl. It should have been shorter. Oh well. And about that had great heat and good wrestling. Monty Brown defeats Scott Hall in 1642 with a pounce. 71 in ring rating for Scott Hall, 64 for Monty Brown. He was a bit tired. They're both tiring towards the end, sadly, but good stuff for both of them. Scott Hall. I think I'm going to have to fire Scott Hall. About that, good wrestling and decent heat. Jeff Jarrett defeats Ken Shamrock in 21:53 by submission with the figure 4 leg lock. I guess a 63C just. Pretty happy with that. Pretty decent rating for that match. So Jeff Jarrett wins the series overall. And then in our next title match, Samoa Joe defend against the defending champion, the Ultimo Dragon, and about that had great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Samoa Joe defeats Ultimo Dragon in 1540 by submission with a Dragon Sleeper. Oh, what a villain. Samoa Joe wins the X Division title. AEB, the undefeated Samoa Joe, picks up a title. What a great match. Then, and about that had fantastic heat and decent wrestling, Hollywood Hogan defeats Ric Flair in 9:57 by pinfall with the Axe Bomber. 57C-. He has the title shot at the next show. But that's not all. After the match, Flair, he throws a big old temper tantrum. He grabs the microphone and he says, "I quit!" And he yells, "I quit," about 20 more times. And he's gone. That's it. He's definitely not going to some other crappy company and I'm not bitter about it. If you'd waited like 3 weeks, Flair, you could have got a nice, cushy written deal with TNA. Now you're going to job out to Triple H and form Evolution. Following that, there you go, is exposing the business there. We have a freestyle segment where with our AJ Styles and Rob Van Dam hype video, that gets an 81B. Pretty happy with that. And following that, the match itself, and about that had great wrestling and good heat. AJ Styles defeats Rob Van Dam in 28-21 by pinfall with the Styles Clash. He wins the NWA World's Heavyweight title. Big moment for AJ, both of them put in a good performance. A 74B- is a pretty good match rating for us. And then, following that, Hogan comes out and he stares down AJ, motioning for the title. That's your match next time. Let's end the show. 77B, popularity up in 15 regions. Oh, I can make a speech. This is the first speech I'll ever make. I'm going to congratulate Samoa Joe for putting in a great performance. Where is he? I'm going to congratulate AJ Styles and Rob Van Dam because I want them to like me. Comment a good performance. Samoa Joe, AJ, and RVD are all pleased. Yay! Here's Finn Balor kicking a chair in Jack Jester's face, I think that is. We have unread emails and decisions, we're not going to look at them. So, we're going to have on... There you go, Ric Flair leaving the company tomorrow, exposing the business. There we go. So we have NWA TNA 50 in 4 days' time. Following that, we'll then have Impact 2 days after that, and then we're just going to have Impacts every week and switch to monthly pay-per-views, I think. Maybe not monthly pay-per-views, well, there won't be pay-per-views, but monthly big shows. We might have a show every couple of months, maybe. It depends. I think Fox Sport Net, I don't know if broadcasting deals expect a certain amount. No, I don't think they do. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly go to Fox Sport Net, negotiate, new deal for TNA Impact. I've already made the show. You can see it if you want. A 1 hour, 30-minute show. SRA show. It'll be held on a Thursday. Announcers, obviously, Mike Tenay, Jerry Lawler, and Don West. We're going to create a new deal for Impact. We're going to get late evening. And there we go. A 1 year deal for TNA Impact. Signed with Fox Sport Net. So we've got that to look forward to. There we go. We'll have Impact here. Starting soon. Nope, here. Starting soon. Damn you, Flair. Still angry about that. Then we'll have these events will disappear. And we're going to switch to having our pay-per-views instead. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like for the completely altering paradigm of this series. No more weekly shows. Well, no more weekly numbered shows. We're now switching to Impact. No more actually having proper supercards as well. So we'll have proper supercards. We've already got a couple. I think I'll just keep Terry Funk Memorial, and that can be our July Super Show. And I'll add the other ones in as we go, because Slammiversary in real life was June, and we held our first show in May, because we got everyone quite early on contracts, so that all worked out alright for us. But yeah, we'll start basically running TNA more like TNA. To be honest, I feel like pretty soon we'll be leaving the National Wrestling Alliance, partly so I can run shows in New Jersey, because I want New Jersey. I want the Tri-State, to be honest, because I want to declare war on McMahon, damn it. But to get the TV deals that I want, we need to be running shows everywhere in the US. Damn, look at our popularity, man. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and if you're interested in TEW, you can check out all the Grey Dog software games via my affiliate link in the description. That's cool. and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.